Well, the interesting thing about Speightstown is, and I'm not sure too many people know this, but we were very interested in another Eugene Melnick horse named Strong Hope. He was the horse that everybody circled as the horse to want to stand. And Mr. Melnick decided he should go to Claver. And so he had this other horse, 6-year-old, winner, multiple graded winner at the time, was getting better, but had some age on him, beautifully balanced, $2 million yearling, pretty horse in Speightstown. But everybody was kind of focused, all the stud farms were focused on Strong Hope being the 3-year-old at the time. And so we didn't get Strong Hope, and we were working with TaylorMade at the time on this. And Mr. Melnick said, "What about Speightstown?" And we kind of took him as, he had some merits because he was fast, but he's also a 6-furlong sprinter. Didn't really want to go much past 6 furlongs. That's a little tricky as a stallion. So obviously we got the better end of the deal and didn't even know it at the time. Speightstown's, Haynesfield was a horse that we bought as a weanling, ended up selling as a yearling. And he won a grade 1 at 1.25 miles. He's continued to get horses that run from 6 furlongs to 1.25 miles, dirt and turf, very, very versatile. Again, I think it goes back to being kind of the middle of the bell curve. He's well balanced, medium sized. Gone West had an influence to be able to carry over a route of ground, even though he was a crack sprinter at 6 furlongs. He had the pedigree to be able to carry that out. So he's just an amazing stallion, so consistent. I think there's 2 types of really good stallions. There's stallions like Speightstown and Distorted Humor, More Than Ready, and it just so happens all 3 of them stand here or stood here. But they do get you horses that compete at any level. And that's not to say they're all grade 1 horses. That's to say that that if you buy one of them, if you buy a Speightstown, you're gonna get in the winner's circle somewhere.
He's a little bit of a challenge. He's had some health issues over his life. We had to adjust his schedule a little bit, but he's handled it really well. He's a good, solid horse. He's a little bit more like Distorted Humor than More Than Ready. Let me do my job and do what you want me to. When we rode him, he would go out and just do exactly what you wanted him to. He never did anything wrong. Everything he did was what you wanted him to do it, how you wanted him to do it. So he was pretty reliable in that fact. He has a little bit of a temper, but it goes away really quick. If you're rubbing him and you rub him on the side or something, and he'll pin his ears just briefly, but then you stop and he just looks at you. So it's not like it's a continuing management situation. He's just got a small little bit and it goes away quickly.
When you go back and watch his races, he wasn't a daisy cutter. He wasn't a bad mover, but he wasn't a beautiful mover. And I think he throws a lot of heart in his offspring. They want to win. We're seeing that now with Constitutions. They want to win. They have a desire that goes above and beyond what their physical traits are. They take some time to get to their best, and you think about horses like even this year, Lexingtonian won a grade 1 at 5 at Saratoga. So you see that quite regularly. Haynesfield was an older horse, top horse. A lot of his offspring run a long time, and they take a little while to come around. I think you're seeing that a little bit with his sons as well.